Hi, folks. So today is 21st of January, and we have the Economic Times newspaper. Here we will see what is there in the editorial page. So I have this one, which is regarding uh, the Trump, okay, coming into the picture, but then also how it is affecting India-US Park, or maybe how I would say how it is affecting the India-US relationship. There are two articles based on that, and apart from that, they have few things related to AI also. So I'll just go with this article. That is not much, and also it is much talking about the US export to India, right? So we'll see in the Indian context what it is all about. So don't lose sleep over US chip rule. Now, US export controls on chips under the framework for artificial intelligence diffusion rule announced last week are unlikely to derail India's trajectory in AI hardware development, even as President Donald Trump begins his term today. So the country is operating well within limits imposed by the previous Joe Biden administration, and it will be up to Trump to maintain these controls in their current form or make alterations. So it says that US exports, it is covered under this framework, artificial intelligence diffusion rule, and it is unlikely to derail. I mean, it will not affect AI's advent in India, even as President Donald Trump is starting his term today. So, country is operating well within limits imposed by previous Joe Biden administration, and it will be up to Trump to maintain these controls in their current form or make alterations. The US companies are allowed to operate abroad under different quotas, which should address some of India's rising chip demand. India provides critical research inputs to US chip makers that could prove valuable when seeking import limit enhancements. Finally, restrictions on China will redirect some AI development work toward India, presenting a significant opportunity for the country. So it says that with the advent of different quotas coming in India's rising chip demand, India will provide a critical research inputs to US chip makers that can be proved valuable and will be seeking the import limit enhancements. Finally, the restrictions which is there in China will redirect some AI development work toward India and present a significant opportunity for the country. India's AI contribution is complementary to, not competitive with, US technological progress. Silicon Valley relies on Indian developers and consumers for fast AI diffusion. Hardware capacity is interconnected, and US export controls must remain dynamic, accounting for co-development and India's indigenous growth. So it says the country of India in which the AI contribution is complementary to, but it is not competitive with the US technological process. The Silicon Valley relies on India developers and consumers for faster AI diffusion. Hardware capacity is interconnected, and US export controls must remain dynamic, accounting for co-development in India's indigenous growth. This will also need to incorporate India's ambitions to become a base for semiconductor manufacturing. The country is only at the beginning of this journey and should have minimal impact on US concerns about re-export of advanced parallel processing GNU chips to countries on its ban list. So that New Delhi has not joined the Beijing-led Asia-Pacific Free Trade Bloc further strengthens its anti-proliferation credentials. So from its earlier stages, AI development has been driven by commercial interests, unlike other technologies such as nuclear energy or space travel, which evolved from strategic use. Proliferation must be addressed differently, with a greater focus on encouraging economic benefits while discouraging an AI arms race. So private companies and agencies will play a larger role, not just they do in the commercial exploitation of space. With Trump inviting Silicon Valley to Washington, India will have influential allies to lobby for its AI program.